guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be stuffing our £300 weekly budget and yeah, let's get started. I've not been as organised this time. I still want it to be pretty speedy, but I have not been as organised. I've not taken the cash out yet. I'm going to put that money to one side. That's what we're paying in. That's the 300 that we are paying in. I've not been quite so organised, but I'm going to super speedy, like speed it up, that thing, probably with some music. Bowl for money, bowl for money, bowl for money. That bowl has eyeballs in. Of course it's got eyeballs in. Why would it not have eyeballs in? That one doesn't have eyeballs in. That'll do. Right, super speedy things up. Yeah, cue the music. Oh, and I will pop on the screen what's coming out of each so we know what has gone where. Okay, so that's all of our money out. Let's see how much we've got in total. So £54.80 left over, and that's going to be added to the £20 that was left, that went into the envelope 46, which was the money that didn't go into clothing because it was maxed out. So that's going to give us, wait, counting, adding, braining, £74.80. Fabulous. So £74.80 going into savings. So that's everything out and into savings. So we're just paying 300 back in. So that's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93. Perfect. Oh, I feel like it's super speedy today. Oh, so paying in, I am going to put 80 into food. However, I have a plan. Now my plan hopefully will work. I'm going to set myself a goal, a challenge, I don't know, thought experiment thingamabob. I am going to try and feed my family of 3 for a whole week for £10 per person. So hopefully there's going to be £50 left at the end of this week. We're going to, I mean, obviously we're not going to go hungry. If we need more money, we can put more money into it. And we've got a little one, so obviously we want to make sure that she's eating healthily and getting enough. But my plan for this week is to have £50 left from food at the end of the week by feeding us for £10 per head. Now I have made a kind of meal plan thing and a bit of a shopping list, and I'm only going to do Tesco. I'm not going to go to any of the budget stores like Aldi or Lidl, although I find they're not terribly budget nowadays. They used to be a lot cheaper than the big supermarkets, but actually a lot of places will price match with the likes of Aldi and Lidl. And I don't find they have the same range that other places do, but also the main reason I want to go, well, not want to, the main reason we need to go to Tesco is because Tesco has the mobility scooters that I can use, because there is no way that I'm walking around a massive Tesco to do my shop. So that's why that's why we're doing Tesco. Anyway, so that's the plan. I'm going to be recording like the shop, and I'm going to be recording our meals and taking pictures and stuff, and then hopefully putting a video together showing if we actually manage to, if we actually manage it, and then we manage to feed the family for a week, 7 days, for £30 per person. Not per person, £30 for a family of 3. Anyway, that's the plan. It might take me a little bit of time to edit that video, so it might be a little bit later that goes up with all the specifics, but you should see next week if we actually manage it. Anyway, got sidetracked. So fun, we've left the money in, like I say, because, well, like I said last time, because we are coming up to the Christmas season and we're doing little kind of Christmassy activities and stuff, we're letting the fun money build up to kind of pay towards those. We're not doing a lot of expensive stuff coming up for Christmas. Last year we did a theatre trip and we went to the Panto as well. And they can be quite expensive, so we're trying to find cheaper options. She has said she would love to meet Santa again this year, so we're trying to find a really good Santa. I know a lot of the garden centres have like grottos and stuff, so we might try and book into one of those. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted, I'm so sorry. So miscellaneous, we are putting £40 into miscellaneous. I'm really impressed that we didn't spend anything out of fun or miscellaneous last week. I think we just had like a quiet weekend at home, and the weekend is when we spend most of our money. I mean, I'm stuck in the house, so I can only walk so far. We're not close to shops or a town that I can walk to, or even a bus stop that I can get to get me to town. So I'm kind of stuck at home, which is probably saying a lot about who spends the money in our household. So yeah, and because we had a quiet weekend at home, we just did crafty stuff. And we, my husband and daughter went swimming. That's when I did my video last time. So yeah, we've been doing Christmas crafts and stuff. Oh, I'll show you one of my Christmas crafts at the end if you like. Not that you can tell me whether you'd like me to or not, so I'm going to do it anyway. Clothing. Oh God, shut up Sophie, crikey. Clothing, 20 quid, but it's maxed out, so that's going straight into envelope number 47, I want to say. 47. Yes, there's nothing in there. We're nearly there. We are nearly at the end of the year. Oh my goodness, that is exciting. Which means we are almost ready for a massive savings envelope unstuff. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot believe I've gone almost an entire year without opening any of the envelopes. Ah, it's so exciting. I think last year, because we did, was it last year? I don't know, one year we did the envelope challenge, we were putting money into it. I wasn't recording videos last year, but I made a note in my diary last year, and we were paying into the envelopes like we are now, just putting the leftover money at the end of the week into the envelopes. And we got to about May, so we started just after Christmas. We got to about May, we'd paid in a chunk of money, but then we wanted to do the Merlin passes to allow us to go to like Legoland and Chessington and Sea Life Centres and Alton Towers and places like that. So we actually emptied about 750 quid out of the envelopes to pay for those. So it was good that our money was there, that we saved it, but it did mean that we didn't have as much left at the end of the year. So my plan, my goal this year was to pay into those envelopes and not take any money out of them. And I think, bar any emergencies, oh, we might have just done it this year. Anyway, clothing has gone into the envelope. Pet, that was maxed out as well, so that £10 is also going into envelope number 47. So before any money left over this week, there's £30 in that envelope already. So that's very exciting. Just to comment on the food money, if we are left with any food money at the end of the week, that is not going to go into those envelopes. That is going to go into like a Christmas food envelope thing. So that we've got, you know, a little bit more for Christmas food. We've been saving up our Tesco club card points. We were on holiday is what we were. I just remember we need to put fuel in, so 40 for fuel. So yeah, so this year we've been, well, not the whole year, but for the past few months we have been requesting the vouchers, the money off vouchers from our Tesco club card points, but we've not been spending them, we've been saving them up. So we've got about £45 in Tesco club card vouchers at the moment. And the plan is to spend that on Christmas food and booze and all of that fun stuff. So any money that's left from food from this challenge is going to go into like a Christmas food envelope thing. I'm waffling. Am I waffling? I feel like I'm waffling. Holiday has been frozen at 465. So the 40, oh goodness, the 40 that would have gone into holiday is going into our SSP fund, which is going to put us at 425, I think. 425. Can I add? We're on 375. No, 415. Maybe. I'll figure it out and put it on the screen. So yeah, we're over £400 in there. Payday is tomorrow. No, payday is today because tomorrow's a Saturday. So yeah, so that is going to supplement my income. We're going to see exactly how much goes into my account and then supplement that with money from our savings and money from the SSP fund. Braining, there we are. Yes, and the last one is £50, which is going into savings. Excellent. I felt like at the start I was really super speedy, and then I waffled and got all chatty, and then it stopped being quite so super speedy. I do apologise. So that's all paid into. We've got the money into the envelopes. We're all done. The only thing I'm going to show you is one of my Christmas crafts. Now I'm going to try and see if I can show a video of the thing that has inspired the thing that I have done. Anyway, I saw this thing online. It looks amazing and I really want something like it. So these are the starts of my gingerbread creations. So I've been making houses and trees and a little hot chocolate cafe thing. And I'm going to try and make something like I've shown you. And I'll let you know how I get on. So these are going to go kind of around the bottom, and then I'm going to make some 3D houses to go in the middle, and we've got some cheapy, I think they were Poundland or One Below trees from a couple of years ago. So we're going to put those in the middle with some fake snow and stuff and some lights, and I will show you. I'll let you know how we get on and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. But yeah, that is what we've been working on. Anyway, other than that, guys, deep breath, Sophie, crikey. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been wonderful to have you with me. Thank you for watching. Have a great week and happy budgeting, guys.